Sports Channel's coverage of the National Basketball Association from the Meadowlands Arena in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tonight, it's the Chicago Bulls up against the New Jersey Nets. And a good evening. Welcome to New Jersey Nets basketball. Spencer Ross along with Bill Raftery. Matt Loughlin joins us tonight. Nets 6 in a row at home, 12 of 13 here at home against the Bulls team that has won 6 in a row. And the Nets, with those 2 victories over the weekend, Bill, they climb right back into that race for a playoff spot.
And happy St. Patrick's Day,
happy
too.
St. Patrick's Day to you, too, Bill.
For those of you
no green for you, though,
who would like to wear the green, it's amazing this club. They're so resilient. Tough West Coast trip once again, but able to come back against 2 of the premier teams in the Eastern Conference and play very well. Get behind and have that inside ability, that reach back tendency that they've displayed this year.
Now, as far as the Nets are concerned, problems tonight. Sam Bowie is celebrating a birthday, but he won't be on the court. Sam suffered an injury to his leg, a recurring injury, on Saturday night against the Knickerbockers. Derek Coleman, when he hit a big shot down the stretch against the Knicks, re-sprained his ankle. So Terry Mills and Chris Dudley really have to step it up.
Well, as we've said, what's great about Bill Fitch is if you're hurt, you tell him if you're ready to play, and the bench has responded. I think it's a big night for Mills and also Dudley. They have done it before. They must do it tonight. This is one of the most explosive teams ever in the NBA.
What a big weekend for Drazen Petrovic. Friday night against the Celtics, 39 points. He goes up against the man tonight, who tends to get 39 just by walking out on the floor, talking about Mr. Jordan.
Well, it's how he gets them. I think Drazen has to make him work, get him tired if that's possible, but also the offensive end. He's got to open up things for the big people.
We're getting ready for the start of the ball game, but right now let's check in with Matty Loughlin. Matt?
Spencer, as you mentioned, Sam Bowie will not play tonight. The leg giving him problems. He says he cannot run without experiencing pain. In fact, he has the same feeling in his right leg that he did prior to the 2 times he fractured the leg. So rather than take a chance, he's going to rest it tonight. His status is day-to-day. We'll be back with the opening tap after this.
Patrick Maloney of Red Bank, New Jersey, ladies and gentlemen. And now to honor America, please join in the singing of our national anthem, which will be performed this evening by LaJuan Carter of TNF.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at our twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous light o'er the ramparts we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
LaJuan Carter with the national anthem tonight here at the Meadowlands Arena before a sellout crowd as the New Jersey Nets go up against. Think that man had anything to do with this place being sold out tonight?
A few of the tickets.
Michael Jordan, who comes into the game as the NBA's leading scorer, comes into the game 7th in steals off a great performance last night in Miami. The starting lineups, John Paxson will be at one of the backcourt positions, and there is Michael Jordan, averaging 29.7 points a ball game, looking for his 6th consecutive NBA scoring title. Bill Cartwright, the former Knickerbocker, in his 13th year in the NBA, at the center position. He's missed 17 games this year. with assorted injuries, a broken left hand, the big one. Scottie Pippen, the other certified all-star for the Chicago Bulls. And Horace Grant, who leads the NBA in field goal percentage and 15th in rebounds. It's a pretty good basketball team. This is the best basketball team in the National Basketball Association. And the man who leads them is head coach Phil Jackson. Now for the Nets, who will have to go into this ball game without the services of Bowie, without the services of Coleman, basically without Kenny Anderson. Drazen Petrovic, who had 23 against the Bulls the last time these teams met, will be joined by Mookie Blaylock in the backcourt. Mookie missed the last ball game between these two teams with a knee injury. Chris Dudley will be at the center position tonight, replacing Sam Bowie. Chris has got to be careful. Of course, he's not up against a Patrick Ewing tonight, but he cannot afford to get into early foul trouble. Terry Mills gets the start tonight at the forward position, and Chris Morris at the other forward position. So there are your starting lineups for tonight's ball game. Bill Fitch, the head coach of the Nets, who have now won 12 of 13 here at home. They've won 6 in a row at the Meadowlands Arena, 19 and 11 overall. But on the other side of the coin, the Bulls on the road have won 8 of their last 9. They beat you anywhere. And the officials tonight, Hugh Evans, Ronnie Nunn, and Hank Armstrong. So the 4th meeting of the season between these teams, and none of them have really been close. The Nets were beaten by 17 here at the Meadowlands. They were beaten by 44 in Chicago. And again in Chicago, they were beaten by 20. And that game was really not as close as the final score
indicates.
Yeah.
Spencer, a little tip.
Yes, tell me.
The possibility as we check out the matchups, and you mentioned on our open the importance of Draws playing well against Jordan, and I think the center position too. If Dudley can contain Cartwright, take away that inside game. This club, the tip being, usually they fly out after the game. The Bulls, the Bulls,
double.
And
you would think they're from Brooklyn.
Get into an arena or the city where they're going to play the game. And here's the powder, generally a little bit for Johnny Kerr, the normal disposal unit. and then this year, or this particular game, they flew up today. They slept in, relaxed, and came up. So we'll see if it's a
most teams will charter out following a ball game. And they played in Miami last night. Ronnie Nunn to throw it up. It'll be Cartwright against Dudley. On the opening tip, happy you can be with us. We'll be back with you on Friday night from the Meadowlands Arena against the Washington Bullets. Ball belongs to the Nets. Hope to see you out here. If you can't make it, join us right here on Sports Channel. Mookie Blaylock. Bills posting up against Grant. 12 of the 24. And the Nets draw first blood with Terry Mills firing at home.
Terry having a little trouble with the lines as he went back. That's the guy I think that's going to have to step up the offense without Derek.
Here's Grant getting by Morris, gives to Cartwright, count it, and 1. Cartwright gets the hoop and the foul. And the foul goes against Terry Mills.
Pretty good brush off screen, the left side of your picture. And Chris Morris trailed all the way, and as happens frequently, the inside people pay for it.
So Cartwright, who broke his left hand against Milwaukee back in November, came back in January. A strange free throw, but it's pretty accurate. Although this year his free throw shooting has really gone down. It's down to 60%.
This is a terrific defensive team too. Forgotten with their exploits on offense. Nice play.
And Morris puts it home.
Good give back. C. Dudley.
There's Paxson. Nets lead at 4-3 early going. They hurt the Nets with the press the last 2 times these two teams play. Here's Paxson.
And Mook with the assignment and comes up with the steal on Jordan. On Jordan, but guarding him.
Petro, nice move to the hoop. Nets lead 6-3. Interesting, Mookie Blaylock up against Jordan and not Petrovic, who we've seen go against Jordan in the past.
Well, you know what he can do well is post up. Here's the switch. Morris now on it.
Jordan fires away.
In or out.
But he doesn't have an outside shot, right?
No, let him have it.
He has everything. And most of the things he has are better than anybody else. Here's Mookie Blaylock, who's been shooting well, off the mark there. Rebound, Michael Jordan loses control and is able to get it out to Cartwright. Here's Scottie Pippen, the other All-Star. Rebound, Dudley. Nice atmosphere here at the Meadowlands
festive,
tonight.
festive playoff atmosphere. A little ISO now.
Bulls against Grant.
Tough shot.
Real tough.
Further
Air
out.
ball, Cartwright with the rebound. And Morris with the steal from Pippen. Dudley on the follow. And a foul.
Giveaway. Cartwright didn't want him to get up on the glass, but a nice defensive set by Morris, and the normally outstanding ball handler, and really, I guess, on the pass he got that one, huh? Pippen moving away. Cartwright afraid of falling out of bounds.
So here is Dudley, who's been on a streak from the line. Remember the Golden State game? Don Nelson started fouling him intentionally to send him to the line. All he did was hit 9 of 11, including 6 in a row.
Look at him go.
It looks good in that one. He right now is 62 for 125 on the year. If he makes this one, he is at 50%, which is a milestone. Yes, he is. 2 for 2 for Dudley, and the Nets lead it 8-5.
Will they have an announcement on that?
No, I don't think so. They will not stop the game and give him the ball.
Draws with the switch. This is where he's tough for Mookie in the post.
Good ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Jordan for the open J from Grant, and the foul. Mookie picks it up.
Yeah, those dying quails by Jordan, there's usually a reason for them. And the normally classic Mookie, no reaction.
Continues to be placid.
Well, when he gets upset,
Well,
I
he lets you
normally believe that
Yeah.
he's correct, because he just keeps within himself until the proper time.
Jordan at the free throw line. We said he does things very well, every aspect of the game, at 83% shooting. Happy St. Patrick's Day to all of you, from all of us.
And for those of us who celebrate it and can't hear it for some reason or another, happy St. Pat.
8-6. That's by 2. Mookie got the pick from Dudley, and the Nets lead it by 4.
If there's an area of improvement, it's that particular stroke from behind screens. People slide behind. That should help him turn the corner when they come over the top.
Jordan has the big height advantage against Mookie with a miss. Rebound, nice one by Mills.
Staying competitive.
Gets it out to Blaylock. Draws it.
Beast.
Blocked by Jordan. Fast break, Chicago. Pippen to the hoop. Jordan on the follow. Dudley has it to the Nets, who start running the other way. Here's Morris, 3 against 3 to Mookie. Alley-oop to Mills. Couldn't put it home. And Paxson unable to control. Morris draws it. 4-3.
Attack.
The Nets by 7. Morris flying all over the floor. Here's Paxson. This is his shot.
Well, you pay for it with this team. A lot of answers. You know, that alley-oop got the rim on Mills. He made a pretty good recovery to keep it almost in play.
Nets lead by 5, 13-8. And here is Petrovic. Dudley went for the rebound. Cartwright has it.
They're putting out the fire real well. Slow down the break.
Paxson, that's his shot again. Pippen, offensive rebound, and gets the roll. That's by 3, 13-10, just under 8 minutes remaining in this first quarter.
But often we watch Grant talk about his offensive rebounding. They have a lot of guys that can hit that glass. It's you just can't give them those second opportunities.
Interesting number on this team as Blaylock fires away is that the leading assist man is Scottie Pippen.
At 7, huh? Michael's not bad off at 6.
No.
Paxson looks like the guy that should be, but isn't.
Yeah. 9 of the 24. Mills against Pippen. This is a tough challenge, and Terry did not need it that time. Cartwright on the follow and 1.
Isn't that a
Pippen
shame?
just blew by Mills.
Yeah, he did. I mean, that's a tough. Dudley gets nailed for it, but it's all pure ability out here. Mills at a disadvantage with the speed and dexterity of one of the top performers. And that offensive dilemma again on the glass.
6 in a row for the Bulls, and Cartwright at the line. Bulls with 3 offensive rebounds compared to 1 for the Nets. Morris with the rebound. Cartwright with 5 points here in this first quarter. Looking nice move. Won't go, and we'll get a foul.
Mills, or they give it to Dudley? Yeah,
To Mills.
Well, that was great penetration, wasn't it? Not much room to slither by, a little head and shoulder. Paxson with the lingerie, out on the clothesline. Just couldn't finish and causes that foul.
Didn't control it well enough with his left hand to put the English on it. Giving the Sweetwater Clifton hand.
Here's a move trying to contain MJ on the box. There's the alley-oop. Say goodnight, huh?
Yep. Makes it look so easy. 5 points for Jordan. The Bulls have scored 8 in a row to take the lead 14-13.
Michael is like an armed country. I mean, they got everything. There's no way you can defuse them with all the arsenal. And the same with him.
Here's Pepper. This team, basically, if you want to make that analogy, they've got nuclear power, and everybody else is fooling around with hand grenades.
How about the post there?
Yeah.
The flash to the poke by Paxson. That's the toughest spot on the floor. Top of the key of the foul line. To catch it, turn, you can beat your guy or dump down. But when you deny Michael the ball out on the foul line, he'll juke you, go to the goal, and the nice looking kiss. What else?
Most valuable player. Who do you think it should be? Sam Bowie? Well, there's a number to call, 1-900-720-6171. For Drazen Petrovic, 6172. That's 720-6172. For Derek Coleman, 720-6173. 50 cents a call, and we'll announce the winner on Wednesday, March 25th. Please dial carefully. And ball belongs to the Nets. Bulls have scored 10 in a row to take a 16-13 lead. Jordan against Petrovic.
Tough to beat him with the bounce. Aha!
He drew it.
Well, Michael trying to do a number. And fans, while we check that call out, a great way to reward yourself after the game is with the clean, crisp, cold taste of an ice-cold Budweiser. Nothing beats a Bud.
So here is Petro on the line to shoot 2. What a competitor. What a ball game Friday night against the Celtics.
Once Michael gets position now, if he stayed on the floor and waited, but the good offensive-minded Drazen able to get him up.
Jim Kern says he put him in the popcorn machine.
And somebody else used to say one,
Hey, you know, Magic
airborne,
on,
paratrooper. One of the old-timers used to use that.
Magic on his retirement day actually mentioned that phrase.
Did he?
Jim Kearns, yeah. There's Petro. Whoops. Morris moving on. Grant, that left-hand hook, this time blocked.
Good help.
It's a shot that's become part of his repertoire. Jordan. And we'll get the foul on Grant over the back.
Boy, Grant does a nice job filling, though, doesn't he? I mean, to get down the floor. I don't know if he or Cartwright got a piece of that block. I thought it was Cartwright.
13 foul against the Bulls, and on Mr. Grant, his first. 16-14, Chicago.
Mills got to turn and break him down. Don't go to the fadeaway.
Count that if it
That's
goes.
good.
And Grant picks up the foul, his second.
Go to the gentleman guarding you. Don't drift away. He becomes the king and in control. The legal chug, and both Jordan and Grant. Look at the block shots, huh?
Gets them off their feet. Mills hits the first. Terry's third point of the ball game.
I bet you
with a one.
I bet you didn't have to worry, Spencer, excuse me, about getting people up in the air.
Posting people up.
If you didn't beat him outside, you had to give it up, right?
What posting up? What do you mean by that?
Well, the old timers used to post up more than these kids, I think. The Richie Gurrens and those guys.
Well, Richie was a center at Iowa.
Yeah, they love to go down deep on a guy. Nice play.
Morris with a steal from Grant. It's 3 against 2. Tamuki counted and one.
Good looking fast break. So the team basketball continues to grow as Phil Jackson gets a few gray ones alongside Johnny Bach. This is attractive fast breaking, the proper time, the proper angle, and then the warding off by Mookie. Great look by Morris.
And the Nets now lead it by 3. 5 points for Mookie Blaylock. 19-16. Back quickly comes Chicago.
That shouldn't happen. Chris had to just turn him one way if he could. And Dudley is doing a nice job trying to intimidate on the inbounds pass, Spencer, to slow them down a little.
There's Mills again against Grant. This time the fadeaway. Dudley battles for the rebound. Cartwright has it and belts Dudley in the nose with the infamous or famous Cartwright elbow. Here's Paxson.
The S for the 20, must be a 2. Well, you mentioned the infamous body. He just flails, and you see as he gathers it, it's really the head.
Yeah.
You know, but that's much like Phil Jackson was. Phil used to hurt guys by accident. And it's a fair, clean play. He's turning to release and kick. And unfortunately for Chris, as he had been doing, putting out the fire so they don't get the outlet. Not many tougher than this guy.
It's Massman. You talking about Fritz or you talking about Chris?
Well, both. Fritz for other reasons. Fritz is a bounce back guy. He can get up the next day and tee it up.
Dudley's okay. There's the fritter in his final season as head trainer for the New Jersey Nets. Was brought into the net organization by Lou Carnesecca. His team played back at the Island Garden in West Hempstead.
And what did Louis say? He should have been with the Luftwaffe.
Yes.
That little piece we did, or you did, I should say.
He's going to be missed, but he's got a good man to take his place in Teddy Arzanica. That's down a point here with 4:04 left first quarter. Drazen, great steal. Got it to Mills. What a play. 2 against 1. To Morris. To Mills.
Oh!
Beauty.
Oh, do you love the way they pass the basketball?
And the Nets lead it 21-20.
Draz stayed after it and set it all up. Well, Kuz, you could throw him behind the back. So can the Nets.
Here's Grant, knocked away by Mills. Gets it out to Morris. Nets in the run again. Petrovic in traffic. Gets it to Morris. Oh, slow it down. Kind of. For 3.
A home run. Well, that's why you love a home court. That's what this is this evening.
Nets lead it by 4. Here's Paxson on the drive. Petrovic with the rebound, and the Nets run again. 3 against 3. Drazen fires for 3. His second three-pointer, and the Nets lead it by 7. Timeout, Chicago, and listen to this crowd. The New Jersey Nets intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any publication, reproduction, retransmission, or other use of the pictures, descriptions, and accounts of this game without the express written consent of the NBA, the New Jersey Nets, and Sports Channel is prohibited. Nets have run 8 in a row to take the lead. B.J. Armstrong and Scott Williams in the lineup now for Chicago as Jackson goes to the bench.
When they need being business, they put Michael on that box against anybody, but particularly with his size, mismatch on Mookie.
So it is now 27-22, the Nets by 5. Armstrong gets more and more minutes, averaging 23 minutes a game now. He's become a
lot more
part of
confident.
his team. Yeah.
More of a pure point guard, though, than John Paxson. Well, they got Terry with the shove.
That's a tough break for the Nets because Terry now has picked up his 3rd personal foul.
And that changes.
Raphael Addison will have to come in, and Nets are over the limit.
And smaller.
Yeah.
Yet, a mismatch at the other end, sort of that Nelson philosophy. Now they're going to go guard him with Scotty Williams. I don't think he can go out and play him. If it is Scotty.
I think Terry had a little something to say to Hugh Evans as he passed by.
Bill looks resplendent with his attractive green tie in front of us, huh?
You're more like Kermit the Frog, who said it's not easy to be green, right? Because you are Irish. The rest of us try and fake it, right?
Well, for a day, everybody wants to be. Huh?
Williams in his second year. 2:32 left first quarter. And 1 of 2 from Williams. And the net lead is down to 4. 2.5 left first quarter.
Here's that pressure you mentioned that was successful in Chicago. But this is like a payback game, too, for Nets. Guys, remember, when you read all the stories about the Knicks, they were going to get the Nets.
Drazen for 3. Oh, an in and outer.
See, Scotty just not as quick as Raphael.
Oh, they got him on the offense.
Oh, come on. I mean, the NBA is pretty good about just taking the old pratfall. Max Sennett would have, and I don't think that was a real bang. Do you?
I don't know if it's a real bang, but if it's a foul, it's going to be on Pippen. I mean, he was nowhere near stationary.
Well, you can be moving. It's just a matter of are you in position or in the area? Have you obtained the area? I think is the word officials will use.
Obtain the area.
Yeah. So it covers everything, doesn't it?
So you gotta get a deed and a lien, go to a bank.
Zoning variance.
Addison for 3.
Tough match.
The Rathberries won, and the Nets lead by 7. Morris knocked it away. We're gonna get a foul.
Ref.
Now that one is tough to handle also. Mose picked up 2. It's a shooting situation also.
I think they give it to ref. Did they give it to Morris? Wow. Whew.
Bill Fitch not happy about it. Pippen at the line. He'll shoot 2. Get 2 field goals for 4.
Pretty good opening quarter, though, other than the foul situation. Guards are in pretty good shape with fouls. It's just up front. And not as many answers with DC and Big Sam out for the evening.
Last three net baskets have been of the 3-point variety. 2 by Petro, 1 by Addison. Here's the pressure again.
Hey, by the way, Derek's delighted that he's here and not playing Princeton. That's Syracuse. That's what he said.
Syracuse has to go against Pete Carrill's crew. What a block by Scott Williams on Morris. Here's Jordan as the Bulls run. That's back nicely in transition. B.J. Armstrong.
Just such a big court to cover. Once you get to the blue area, and then look for your assignments. And Jordan, a little quicker with the pass.
30-27. That's by 3. They've led by as many as 7. And they're going to get a foul. It's going to go against Williams, pushing off on Dudley.
Nice fake by C. Dudley. We talked about their defense. Even if you do beat them with the bounce, a lot of collective hands. Get organized in low.
Good defensive play, and you can see right there. Good call, good non-call by the officials on it.
Well, that's the call we've talked about all year, where they let it go in the NBA if you bang legs. You know, hip down, what the heck? The play is over by and large.
Well, Dudley, who hit his first 2. Now, Chris just has to forget about it. That's history.
I've seen you putt.
I have trouble forgetting. Sometimes I have trouble remembering.
It's another one, the old hesitation waltz.
The old Satchel Paige free throw.
And Pippen got in. They're saying Williams as well.
That's lead by 3. 54.8 seconds remaining. When you watch Dudley in the line, he shoots his free throws on tiptoes, and that's really very, very tough to control your body.
Yeah, well, he's got a lot of mechanical flaws. We don't have time during the broadcast
to tell them all.
He is making,
he's
making them of late.
He's hitting them. He's at 3 or 4 tonight. Caught right.
That should be up. Did it go over? Must have. Yeah.
Scott Williams, very, very loud.
Vocal on that.
Yeah. Nets can get a 2-for-1 right here. Petro trying to post up Jordan. Addison for 3. Dudley fights for the rebound.
Nice.
It'll be net ball.
Nice job by Dudley. Got his arms involved there. They were grappling. They come up with the basketball. But Williams can't keep up with Raff. He can't get out on him. And if he does, Raff should be able to go to the hole.
There's a 2-second differential between the game and the 24-second clock. 26 seconds left of the quarter. Addison will take it. Way off the mark. Rebound Pippen.
Settled, I thought, huh?
Yeah. This is Armstrong with 8 seconds left in the quarter. Working against Petro. 3 seconds. Good defense by Petro. 2 seconds. Great defense by Petrovic. That will not count. Will not count after the buzzer.
He also fouled. Michael discarded. Mookie. Oh.
See if we can see it underneath, Bill.
It's on the floor.
Yeah.
See him?
But they're looking to go 3-0 tonight against the Chicago Bulls. One important player that often gets overlooked for the Bulls is Horace Grant, now in his 5th year out of Clemson. He's in double figures in rebounding and in scoring for the Bulls. He also is 2nd in the league in field goal percentage. But with Pippen and Jordan on the team, a lot of people overlook his contribution. Tonight, though, he has struggled. Chris Morris played a good game defensively early on in the first quarter. Scott Williams came on to replace Grant, who's on the bench with 2 fouls and only took 1 shot. He missed that one. Spencer?
Okay, Matt, and on the bench right now, there is Mr. Grant, who's taken off his very, very colorful goggles. I mean, that's a heck of a pair of glasses. The Nets did not shoot well in that first quarter, but nevertheless, they're out in front by 4 with only 38% shooting. They were out rebounded 15-9. Here's Pippen. Will Perdue in the lineup for Cartwright now. The Nets have put Tate George in for Mookie Blaylock. Pippen knocked away.
Oh, Draws was waiting for others.
Jordan with the turnaround.
They're going to ring the bell. You just have to limit their chances. That would have been a limiting of a chance if they came up with a good defensive steal. And try and contain them on that offensive glass.
Petro with Pippen.
Oh,
Good fake. 5 on the 24. Addison has to force it. Whoa!
that wasn't a force. Oh, was that a difficult release point?
He shot that one upward. It was a line drive. Helps when you're 6'7". Here's Jordan. In the paint, foul Morris.
And Bill Fitch saying he was in the lane for a half hour, but this one by Raff, I don't know how that trajectory received that favorable response.
Williams was in there a long, long time.
You give that to Morris, I think, right? Is that 3?
So Morris with 3, Mills with 3. Makes it very, very tough, particularly when you're without Coleman and Bowie. St. George with a tough assignment. St. George puts
So
it home.
he creates space so smoothly. I mean, he not only beats you straight up and down with good steps, but sideways. Good knock ball. That should have happened before.
They're going to foul underneath. This one will go against
Williams down there, huh? He tried to pick up the charge, paid for it. Bill gambling with Chris Morris with the 3. We mentioned the non-call, and you pay for attempting to pick up a charge in this league.
Cliff Livingston in the lineup replaces Williams. Williams never really got on track. Nets lead it by 2, a minute and a half into the second quarter.
Nets are going to have to play small, Spence, and do it with feisty type of play.
Morris.
Traffic snatch.
A little feist there.
Yeah, impressive. Gathered.
Nets by 4.
Pretty good post pass, too. Guard around and late.
Dudley with a foul. Fouls mount. Dudley's second personal.
One of their favorite plays as they hit the post, and generally you make them fan out and they come bring a cutter across. That time BJ able to turn it and lead.
Dave Feidel's going to come into the lineup to give Chris Dudley a rest. Feidel against Purdue. That's not a bad. That's a pretty good move at this point, I feel.
Excellent. The guy that concerns me is Mara. Well, that's who they're going. They're going bigger. Good. Nice little move too.
Okay.
And then they'll probably yo-yo with Dudley. Chris with 2 now.
No, not happy. Leaving. He wants to play 48 minutes every night.
Well, Mo doesn't think they have a 6 foul rule. You got to explain this why you're coming out. Got to save you.
1 of 2 for Armstrong. That lead is 3.
Handling the pressure.
Addison. That's a 2-point attempt. Dudley tips it. St. George has it. Uses the glass. Addison with the offensive rebound to Petro.
And a reset. Well, they all had Petro standing outside for the deep one and never kicked it back. Ooh, was that deep.
Pippen, I think he touched it. Oh!
Pippen got a piece.
Pippen touched it last. Bad call.
Just touched. Tough position to be in to make the call. Well, I like the house, though.
Jordan.
The further you can force him out, the better you are.
Yeah.
Nice job by Tate.
Does he have a rapport with the basket? That ball almost went in. It had no business almost going in.
He has a rapport with most aspects of life.
Oops, that's going to be a foul on Michael. Second team foul on the Bulls, and on Jordan, foul number 1.
The quickness of the hands, and that one was pretty clean.
Yeah. John Paxson back in the lineup. He'll give Jordan a rest. Normally, Jordan will lead the last couple of minutes of the quarter. Excuse me, Bobby Hansen in the lineup now. And Phil Jackson extending Jordan the first 15 minutes.
Nice double up by Purdue, and they zone up, get it to the right guy.
Dudley battling for it. Addison wins the boards.
That's the kind of play you need. Go after it.
For 3. And Raphael Addison has hit his second 3-pointer. He has 8 points, and the Nets lead by 6. Picking up for each other. Coleman out, Mills starts, Mills foul trouble. Here comes Addison.
And Feidel can help them if he gets those open jumpers.
He can hit him.
Yeah.
BJ, he lost the ball. Great play by Dudley to save it, gets it over to Drazen. The lead to St. George.
Great selection. How about Draz finding people?
8-point lead for the Nets, their biggest of the ball game. Pippen knocked away by Petro. Here's St. George in the break. Petro on the right. Petro to George. The block by Pippen and a beauty. Now, Livingston creamed Drazen and no foul call.
And it didn't hurt him either. Well, they're running off their defense, and Draz has been the key. Great idea with the pass. The second one didn't meet with that success, but how about Draz giving it all up and running back on D?
8-point net lead now. Pippen against Raphael Addison. B.J. Armstrong. Rebound, St. George. 7:45 left in the half. The Nets lead it 40-32. Still be net ball.
Got to get a pop to the post. You got a guy in the corner. Read the rotation and go to the empty hole.
13 on the 24. St. George tripped up and fouled. Will Purdue pick up the foul?
That's the Jordan move. So you beat the post, and now they try and double. And you go between, right, the two defenders.
St. George at the controls for Mookie Blaylock.
Hansen with the grab.
Yep. Well, the Bulls getting in foul trouble here. That's their 4th team foul. Hansen with a personal. Hansen came over from Sacramento the first week of the regular season. Bulls in danger of going on the limit real early. There's Petro. He gets it off so quick.
Got to play him. I knew when he backed up, he was going to use that jab step series. You don't come get him, he's going to drill it.
Biggest lead of the night for the Nets, 43-32. They lead by 11. Armstrong, foul Petrovic before.
Dry's doing a very nice job defensively. A little easier for him not playing Jordan all the time, but still in position to do some damage and banging those threes.
6 of 10 here in the first half for the Nets. Petrovic. Purdue's going to chase it. Johnny Kerr said, don't come too close. You're not going to get this one. 11-point net lead and a timeout and the crowd on its feet.
We respected what Phil
Come your way immediately following the Nets and the Washington Bullets. On the bench, you see Mills, Blaylock, and Morris. Mills, who started 3 quick fouls. Blaylock just getting a rest. Same with Chris Morris. Morris also with 3 personal fouls. Turnovers, the Bulls with 8. The Nets with only 2 last night in their win over Miami. They had only 8 turnovers in the whole ball game, did Chicago.
Well,
easy hoop.
Right on your statement, bad ball handling. Don't give them up, huh?
No.
Not with a club like this. Make them work.
Jordan's back in at only about a 2-minute rest, 2.5-minute rest.
Got the offense on Feidel, pinning Hansen. 2 trips in a row. Empty.
Stacey King in the lineup, his first appearance. And he replaces Cliff Livingston. King in his 3rd year from Oklahoma. His role has been diminished somewhat.
Livingston not real happy going out either. What if these checks all go through?
Great job by Drazen up until this point. Of course, Michael into a very, very tough shot. Now, actually, this should have been a 24-second violation. Did that ball touch the hoop?
Yeah,
Did it touch the rim? Okay.
But the lack of strength right there showed they should have wrestled that basketball.
5:50 left. Pretty first half. Pretty feed to B.J. Armstrong.
Johnny Kerr would like that. He works for Sports Channel in Chicago. Huh? Used to be a great passing center.
The Syracuse Nationals.
And then Philly.
Yeah. 5:35 left in the half. The net lead is 7. It was 11 moments ago. Tate George with a nice move.
Aha! The spin.
It's up 9 now.
And then regaining position on Jordan.
Here's Armstrong. And it was last touched by Armstrong. Went off his chest out of bounds. Ball will go over to the Nets. Doug Lee will come into the lineup. His first appearance to replace Drazen Petrovic.
The Nets have had difficulty with the dribble penetration. That time a bailout by Draz, whether he got him or not. BJ looking for some help, but they've got to stop that. That's the one aspect that's giving them problems.
Double team against George. Got it to Dudley. Addison will pop for 3. Dudley battles for the rebound. Stacey King lost it. It'll be net ball.
A little change of mind there.
Yes,
Hank Armstrong, look the other way. Well, they get all their moves confused a little.
Oh, cha-cha step there, Dudley.
Had it too. Because you're just in the game, the first touch, you don't want to drill it. Not that you don't want to, but you're not loose. Second one's
Second
okay.
touch. Okay, Doug Lee fires it home. His first 2, and the Nets again by 11. 47-36. Jordan against Tate George.
Guard around again with the dribble.
Jordan
He does use posts well. Little shove, got Tate sliding behind Stacey King.
13 points does Michael Jordan. The net lead is 9. Tough shot.
Yeah.
Purdue with the rebound. To Jordan.
Nice play by Dudley. Close.
Grant back in the lineup, and Morris will replace Will Purdue. Stacey King becomes the center. And Mookie Blaylock back into the net lineup. He replaces Tate George. Tate's giving the Nets some good minutes in the second quarter.
Just that last particular shot, got himself caught deep enough and didn't have an angle to make a pass.
Addison up against Michael Jordan now.
They got him on the lack of position on that baseline, huh?
Heard a bullpen by committee. The Nets are doing Jordan by committee tonight. Everybody taking a turn.
Most clubs have to do it. I mean, it comes easy for great ones. Here, being tagged outside, able to forcefully use the bounce.
4th team foul against the Nets. Bulls also with 4. We have 3:45 left in the half. I think Phil Jackson wanted that to be a shooting foul, and that was his complaint.
You're right on it, Spencer. You haven't saying it was way before. Phil said, I've been in this league. They give it on out of bounds. Particularly to MJ.
Ronnie Dunn saying no. And Phil is not going to win this battle right here. Timeout called by the Bulls. And fans, here is your chance to win a trip for 2 to see the Nets play the Miami Heat on Tuesday, April 14th. The grand prize in Sports Channel's Travel with the Nets sweepstakes. The winner receives airfare free, American Airlines, hotel accommodations, ITT Sheraton, 2 tickets in the game plus $100 in cash. You can also select a child to be an honorary ball boy or ball girl during the Nets Orlando game Saturday, April 18th. The address, you see it right there. Nets, Meadowlands Arena, East Rutherford, New Jersey, 07073. It said that to travel with the Nets sweepstakes. Here's Jordan. And it's pulled down by Mookie Blaylock. Entries must be by April 1st. Here's Mookie. On the tip, Dudley again. Grant has it.
Too many guys, final with them. The MJ, when they come out of that timeout, they went right to him, figuring he might get the call. Here they go again.
Jordan, Dudley got the ball. And Armstrong makes the call. Dudley picks up a second foul.
I think it may be 3, Spence. I thought, goodness.
My goodness.
All of a sudden, they become tinier.
Jordan misses the first one. Draws and Petrovic will come back into the lineup. He'll give Dudley a rest. So 3 Nets with 3 personal fouls. Dudley, who leaves. Morris, also with 3 personal fouls. And Terry Mill.
You mentioned Jordan with 13. Not himself quite yet. Think he may have teed it up a little down there in Florida? Then he stuck it in, huh?
All he had was 37 points last night. 13 assists, 9 rebounds.
That's what they say. It throws your golf game off. I mean, it throws your basketball off. Got to run to the ball.
Dave Feidel calls for a 20 as he couldn't get the ball in.
They don't have any left. They got to take a full one.
It becomes a full timeout with 3:16 left in the first half, and the Nets leading by 8. Table player, Sam Bowie, 1-900-720-6171. For Drazen Petrovic, 720-6172. Derek Coleman, 720-6173. Each call costs 50 cents. Here's Mookie Blaylock.
I can't figure out why they got the ball out of bounds on the sideline. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You call timeout underneath.
Yeah, what? Exactly. Jordan. Oh.
Go to the basket, young man. Nice look by King again.
16 points for Jordan. Nets are Up 6 now with 2:45 left in the half.
He does put pressure on you defensively. If he can go without it, we all know what he can do with it.
Drazen got around Pippen, who tried to play the ball instead of the man, and put it home. Tough shot. 14 for Petro. Armstrong. Great shot.
That's what he's done better. Become a bitter and deep threat.
Shooting nearly 50% from the floor this year. Net lead again is 6. Here's Mookie Blaylock try to stop, and nice play by Stacey King to come over and help out.
His buddy.
That's right. The Sooners. Jordan. Nice rebound by Addison.
Good quick unit out there for the Nets.
Mookie trying to make things happen by himself, goes for the rebound. Scottie Pippen tried to save it. It'll be net ball. And we talked about Mookie not getting upset. He's upset right here. Thought it should have been a foul.
Well, I also think he did too much with it, but here's the ability we just mentioned. Give it up. Now Draw sneaks a peek, and all of a sudden, the laundry left askew. As the wondrous one continues to amaze, or impress, at least.
He's impressive play.
Fight will get a little chicken wing out there.
Mookie trying to do it again. Pippen with the rebound. Here come the Bulls on the run. B.J. Armstrong, 4-3.
Hit the pipe.
And Hank Armstrong recognized it will be net ball with 1:21 left in the half. That's holding on to a 6-point lead. Matt Lachlan will be along at halftime. 49-43, the Nets with the lead. Final meeting of the season between these two clubs. Petro stopping and popping. Another in and outer. And Armstrong, nice play to recover that one. Gets it out to Pippen, who leads it to Michael Jordan.
They do get it up, huh? With not too many bounces either. Good use of the floor.
49-45, net lead down to 4.
This club not able to organize as well. They're quicker, but they're settling for dribbles.
Mookie. And it'll still be net ball. 7 on the 24. Quick hitter right here. Mookie to the hoop with a pretty spin, but it won't go. The rebound pulled down by Pippen. Mookie only 2 of 11 from the floor. A tough shooting night for him. He's trying to do a lot right now by himself. Jordan with the interception on the turnover. Bulls will play for one. Jordan's so alert.
He is.
Check the clock, only a second or a half differential about. Says we'll play for one.
He also had Jackson up for Peter.
Yes, screaming, slow down.
A lot with the bounce, unsuccessful last couple of minutes by the Nets.
Tough job for Doug Lee. Needs some help. Jordan got it off. Nets with the rebound. 1 second remaining. Mookie, well, too late. But a good first half for the New Jersey Nets, who at one point led it by 11 and are leading the Chicago Bulls here at halftime with the score, the Nets 49-45. Michael, I think you knew that. 18. He's the only man in double figures for them. Petrovic with 14 for the Nets. Addison off the bench, popped in a couple of three-pointers in the second quarter after Terry Mills went out with 3 personal fouls. Morris with 7. He has 3 fouls also. Mills with 6. The leading rebounders in the ball game through the first half of play for the Nets. Chris Dudley, who has been in the lineup tonight for 21 of the 24 minutes with 5. Scottie Pippen has 6 for the Bulls. So we're ready for the start of the second half. The leading assist man, Morris with 3 for the Nets, and 3 different players with 2 apiece for the Chicago Bulls. The assist totals 11 for Chicago and 10 for the Nets. So Drazen Petrovic, who in that first half hit 5 of 10 from the floor, including 3 for 5 from three-point range. The Nets were 6 of 11 from three-point range, while the Bulls 0 for 1. And we start the second half with the Nets leading it by a score of 49-45. You see the turnover totals, and those 10 turnovers by the Bulls led to 16 net points. So it'll be Dudley at the center position, Petrovic and Blaylock in the backcourt with Morris up front with Mills. Morris, Mills, and Dudley each start the second half with 3 personal fouls. Cartwright will start at center for Phil Jackson's Chicago team. Horace Grant up front with Scottie Pippen, and Jordan and Paxson are the backcourt. Same starting lineups for both clubs.
Morris could contribute a great deal, I think, on the offensive end. He has not been looking. He's been playing within, I think, the system. And that's the reason, one of the many reasons the Nets have been better. But in this lineup, without Sam and Derek, I think you need some numbers from him.
Nets lead at 49-45. We're underway here in the third quarter. This is Grant. Oh, he had Pippen. He had him, and he still had him, and he missed it.
I think he forgot the play they were going to run. He looked like he was waiting for Michael to sneak a peek.
Here's Blaylock. Should have been an easy 2 for the Bulls right there. Mookie firing away. An in and outer. And it comes out to Paxson. Blaylock now 2 of 12 from the floor. Jordan. And the Bulls are within 2.
Nice give back by John. Grant can run the floor, can he? He got out. Trying to create.
20 points for Jordan. Mills and Grant battling.
The way the Nets are shooting the threes, it's like watching Kentucky with Pitino, huh?
It's a tough shot right there as Grant was right in Mills' face. And here's Pippen. The Bulls with a chance to tie it right here.
Nets have to get back in it. Get themselves mentally in it.
Pippen.
Good help by Dudley.
Grant. Nobody put a body on him. Break for the Nets as the Bulls missed the second opportunity. Here's Petrovic. Bulls get back nicely.
One way to defuse the double, huh?
Seven on the 24. Mills with 5 on the 24. 3 on the 24 to Mookie.
Oh, what a cut. Oh, did he bail out Terry Mills? He was going to give that turnaround jumper, and I think he may have had that one blocked. They were waiting for it.
I don't know if Terry realized the clock was running down.
They looked down the other end. I saw him, sneak a peek.
And that's leaded again by 4. This is Grant. Jordan. Rebound, Dudley. To Mookie Blaylock. Played 2 minutes here of this third quarter, and Mookie just kicked it off his own leg. Unforced error.
That's yeah, what do you say? Too good to do it.
Loses tennis match. Unforced error.
Well, a little more than that at stake.
Grant. Jordan. And a break for the Nets again in the second opportunity. It wouldn't go. Here's Petro. Whoops.
Good challenge by Pippen.
Well, he gets it off this time.
It's all right.
Rebound down to Jordan.
Lexington, KY, huh? Get the threes. Chuck and duck.
9:10 left in the third quarter. The Nets lead by 4.
Back cut. Screen on the same side.
Jordan. Skies high. Rebound Morris. Looks up. Petrovic trying to beat Jordan. Now Pippen. He does. And what?
Boy, when he gets an angle, Spencer, he understands you are going to present yourself as strong as possible. And 2 of the premier shot blockers, too, coming at you. But he knows he's got the shoulder by Michael, the dip, and Scotty with the scrape.
Yeah, when you come down like that and you see Jordan and Pippen, you have to say to yourself, uh-oh.
Give me a 20.
I got problems here. Not for draws, though. That's by 7. They've led by as many as 11.
Tough here for Mills.
Oh, yeah, and he's got 3 fouls. Jordan recognizes. On the follow, put in by Grant.
Tough. He drew everybody, and Grant unattended.
It's Horace Grant's first 2 points of the ball game. And we have 8:24 remaining in the third quarter. Morris, and he'll go to the line to shoot, too.
Should be Michael. That dribbling created an offensive thrust by the Nets on the Bulls end, that guy going to the goal gives Grant an opportunity to tip it back in.
So Chris Morris at the line, his first appearance at the free throw line tonight. And the Nets leading by 5. Chris, a 71% free throw shooter. Playing some very good basketball for the New Jersey Nets. Game in Hartford Friday night against the Celtics. A great performance. Misses them both here. 8:12 left in the third quarter. Nets lead by 5, 54-49. Jordan over Mookie Blaylock.
Oh, he can stop. He was going to go around the double, or at least Mookie thought. Reverse, posted up.
56-51, make it 54-51. Nets by 3. 7:45 left third quarter. 9 of the 24. Mookie takes it himself.
That's one of those thank God you say, right?
Pressured by Morris. Morris wanted a 5-second violation. Five-point net lead, 56-51.
Good job over the top by Mookie.
Need some help.
They got the offense.
Well, they got another move.
Yeah, you're not going to get that, I guess. A little beggy. And Michael stopping, posting up. And you mentioned the kind rolls. He's had a few.
He talks to the basketball. And the basketball.
He's beyond that. I think he has divine help.
Here's Paxson. That's his shot. He's got 8 points, and the Nets lead it by 3. 7 minutes left third quarter. We got a good one. Mookie trying to blow around Paxson, gives it to Mills. They lost control of it, and it's picked up by Paxson. Petro against Jordan. Jordan wants everybody to clear out. Count it, and 1.
Reaching down, just give him a goal, right?
Jordan is 11 of 23 from the floor. He's taken nearly 50% of his team's shots, and he's brought the Bulls within 1.
You know the problem? Droz's tongue was out on this play. Little reverse.
New Jersey Nets by
7:30. And that's against Wes Unseld. Washington Bullets with the always exciting Michael Adams. Right here, the Nets lead in the ball game 56-55. And Michael Jordan with 24 points now. Now, I know he's their go-to man, but they're really going to him tonight, aren't they, Bill? 23 out of the 52 shots by Jordan. I don't think Phil Jackson likes that.
Well, I just think they've been a little somewhat lethargic, and the Nets came out on fire. And not that you panic, but you start looking to establish something, and Michael's the guy they tried it with.
All even now at 56 with 6:25 left in the third quarter. This is gut check time right here for the Nets. The Bulls have rallied. They've come from 11 behind to tie. Petro.
Nice
Morris,
play.
good luck.
Droz did it. The creativity with the dribble.
And the Nets back out in front, 58-56, 6:05 left in this third quarter.
Cartwright doesn't touch it much, does he?
No.
It's the same play. They don't give a good screen, though.
Pippen to Grant, and on the follow, Cartwright was there. They doubled up, and they left Cartwright all alone. Tied at 58. Petro.
Nice play by Morris, keeping it alive.
And Dudley gets it to Petrovic. Pippen coming up behind him.
Nice play by Dudley.
Checks the line for 3, and in and outer. Rebound pulled down by Grant. Outlets it out over to Michael Jordan. Let's get back nicely. Paxson. Cartwright on the follow and gets the roll. Pretty tip.
Sure was. Got himself in, created the area. How about Paxson? He just hangs around. Normally we'll bang that, but it's not playoff time yet.
Playoff time, he hit 6 in a row. 60-58. The Bulls lead it by 2. Drazen looking for the tie.
Boy, he's had good looks at the hole.
Tied at 60. 4:45 left in the third quarter.
And Mills almost getting another one.
Pippen, who's been very quiet tonight. Only 6 points. Jordan with 3 on the 24 to Cartwright. Rejection. That's a 24-second violation.
Nice call, Spence. Yep. Bill Finch got it. You got it. Hugh Evans is smiling. Everybody in on that call. Duds stepping up big. And as noted by Spencer, a ton of minutes.
Getting the job done. C. Dudley, as you call him. You economize words. You drop first names, right? P. Raftery?
We talk enough of this business, right?
Here's Terry Mills. Morris, great play to tip it back. Petrovic trying to move on Jordan. And that's out of back.
Activity on the glass.
Petro to Mills. And Pippen comes up with the basketball. Here come the Bulls on the run. 3:40 left third quarter. Pippen, great block by Dudley, gets a foul.
Gorgeous block. The close passes end up causing problems. The layoff by Drazen at the other end, and here's your look as Dudley, oh my goodness.
Bad goal.
Oh, anticipation, the slam cam in disagreement with the call.
Yeah, I'm looking for the body, and the body never touched him. But Pippen goes to the line to shoot 2, and Dudley's picked up his 4th with 3:39 left in this quarter. You know, you mentioned Cartwright not touching the ball. You would think with Dudley with 3 fouls coming into this half, they might look to him.
Well, he's a fadeaway jump shooter.
Yeah, that's true.
So he's not the kind of guy that's going to take it to his guy. And Dudley does help out. That's where he gets most of his trouble, just like on that play. Back, trying to negate the break.
7 points for Scottie Pippen, and the Bulls lead at 61-60. 3:35 left in this third quarter.
See, what all this pressure does, even if they don't get a steal, they're forcing the Nets to start later and maybe dribbling more.
Oops. Jordan went for the ball. Morris. Mills on the follow to Dudley. Dudley with a turnaround. And Grant comes up with it to Jordan. Oh, great play to get it over to Pippen.
How does he stop?
I don't know. Paxson with an in and outer. Dudley with a rebound.
Other guys would have walked on that play, huh?
Yeah.
Spencer?
On the 24. Mookie's got to do something quickly. 4 on the 24. Well, he's not going to get it off. He did. He did. On the follow, Morris has it. Mo tries to put it up. He's blocked from behind. It'll be net ball. What activity by Chris Morris, who's upset there was no foul call.
Dudley's the one that tipped it for Chris to go get it. It was almost a shot by Dudley back there. Yeah. See that? Utterly incredible, and Chris is doing exactly what they need, giving them a big game on the glass and maybe a little more offense.
Here at the Meadowlands, the Celtics with Larry Bird on the 25th, the Warriors with Chris Mullin on the 28th, the Spurs on the 30th with David Robinson. Now purchase 2 tickets to any one of those games and you receive the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue absolutely free. Or come out to 2 of the games, purchase 2 tickets to 2 of the games, receive the swimsuit issue and a regulation size basketball. Operator standing by, 201-935-8888, 201-935-8888. The best in the NBA here at the Meadowlands, Celtics, Warriors, and Spurs. We look forward to seeing you out here, 201-935-8888. 61-60, the Bulls with a 1-point lead with 2:36 left in this third quarter.
And on this St. Patrick's Day or any other day, Spencer, there's only one thing better than a Nets win.
Yes, what is
that? And that's celebrating an ice-cold Budweiser, the king of beers.
Okay. Ball belongs to New Jersey. St. Patty's Day 1992, and a happy birthday to Sam Bowie, who's out of the Nets lineup tonight, his 31st birthday with a leg injury. Nets without Bowie, without Coleman, and hanging tough against the NBA's best, the Chicago Bulls. 5 on the 24. Morris has to throw it up. Will it hit the rim? It did. Pippen with a rebound.
Stepping it up on the D, Spencer. Taking away the Nets' early option.
Paxson looking for Cartwright. Now they go to him with 4 personals. Grant.
Nice play by Dudley.
Yeah, and Cartwright couldn't hold on to it. A minute 58 left in the third quarter. 61-60 Chicago. Alley-oop to Morris, almost put it home. He does the second time.
Stays after it. That was an eye contact deal with Mookie. Does he get up as quick on the second time as anybody?
Here's Pippen. Good luck to Michael Jordan. Great play from behind. Terry Mills with a block.
That was the save.
Yeah.
That was a goal, and great nice pump fake.
Oh, Mills missed one. And he should have or could have had, but he gets the second opportunity.
One that he shouldn't have had.
Yeah. And the Nets lead by 3 with a minute 5 left in this third quarter.
You know what's nice about this game? Both teams are just playing. You know, not complaining. It's just basketball.
Jordan.
Bad gamble.
Dudley bothered him enough. Jordan thought he was fouled on the play. Unlike the Saturday night game against the Knicks, where there was all sorts of talking on both sides. And a great win for the Nets.
Now look at this. He's trying to clear out. Draws, drop step, and one.
Yes! Got it!
A long way to go, but that was a terrific. So get out, clear out, let me go. This sets up one of those rather reserved bada bangs. Just a little pump, and the reason for the joy is this effort by C. Dudley going over and paying attention and then ripping it out.
So here's Petro completing the 3-point play. 22 points for Petrovic. And the Nets have run 7 in a row. 7 in a row for the Nets for a 6-point lead.
They need something, they post Michael up.
Patented Michael Jordan drive. He's got 27, and the Nets will get the final shot. They lead 67-63.
He's so good. He didn't get the post, came outside, made the move back to the goal.
Mills will take it for 3. Oh, with 3.5 seconds left in the quarter. Mills buries it. The Nets by 7. Pippen from midcourt, and the third quarter ends, and a standing ovation for the New Jersey Nets, who lead it by 7.
If you're in
Hold a 7-point lead over the Bulls, a couple of points to make. Phil Jackson not happy with his team's effort, particularly in the third quarter. There were a couple of stretches when the Nets got 3 offensive rebounds at a time. He's complained about his team's lack of effort. Perhaps that's because they were in Miami last night, though it is an Eastern Conference team and it seems like a short trip. It is one of the longest trips you can make in the Eastern Conference, and perhaps the back-to-back games showing a little bit on the Bulls. He's concerned about his team's effort. He's lit into them during their breaks, but so far the Nets have been able to withstand that. Spencer?
Okay, at one point the Nets, as Terry Mills hitting that 3-pointer right before the conclusion of the third quarter, at one point the Nets behind 61-60. Outscore the Bulls 10-2 to close out the quarter.
Nothing like playing good basketball, and winning eradicates acne. How about that? It does. Well, you just, guys, any shortcomings you might feel about one another, when you win, you know, you become a little more attractive to one another. Of course, it's not in our situation, but team-wide.
Morris saves it and knocked it off. The Bulls, Michael Jordan. Great play by Chris.
Well, you know the program is coming around when the fans are now catching you. Early in the year, they just step aside, bang. Chris will be into the first row against that heavy metal.
7-point net lead. Just underway here in the fourth quarter. Nets trying to do it without Coleman and without Bowie. Mookie.
They got a hole by BJ.
Break for the Nets.
Yeah, it sure was. As Morris tried to go to the hole, BJ figured, what the heck, I'm not going to go down and post up against him.
Only change for the Bulls. B.J. Armstrong in for Paxson to start this fourth quarter. Let's check. One more change for Chicago. Stacey King in now for Cartwright. Here's Mills against Grant. Got it off.
They got a double dribble.
Yeah, running on made the call.
So when you back a guy, it's predictable. And DC does that once in a while. But he loosens a guy up by facing him and breaking him down. Terry doesn't do that often enough.
Pippen got the good pick from Stacey King, who has the rebound.
Did his job there, didn't he?
Yeah, his first 2 points of the ball game. Net lead is 5, 70-65. A minute into the fourth quarter. Drazen fires away. In and out. Morris, offensive rebound, brings it back to Mookie.
How about Chris's play, huh? Superior.
Mookie. Another in and out of Morris. Battles for it. It'll be net ball. Whoa.
And he is all over it. And he is actually creating offense with his gritty style of basketball.
Just swarming into the ball. Livingston replaces Pippen. Scottie Pippen with 7 points, only 2 field goals. Here's Mookie, and Mookie Blaylock.
Nice pass on the inbounds, too. Good recognition by Mills.
11 points for Blaylock. The Nets lead by 7. This is Stacey King. A lot of minutes for Jordan tonight. BJ for 3. Dudley with a rebound. Gets it out over to Morris. Dudley's 14th rebound of the ball game.
Chris is becoming a heady player and just not doing things in the open floor to cause problems, get everybody involved. First, the attention to business on the glass, Spencer. Down to 5.
Gotta hurry. Petro has it knocked away. Mookie got it off. And the rebound pulled down by Livingston, who gets it to Jordan. 9:40 remains. Nets lead 72-65. Horace Grant bothered by Mills.
What
a break. And it comes over to Mills.
What a pass by Jordan. No, touch. I'm just looking at Mookie. So he's playing Michael at one end, playing a lot of minutes. He's going to be a tired youngster.
Nets are off till Friday. That should be a kick. Fresh 24 on the clock. It will be with 9:11 remaining. Phil Jackson not happy. His team is 54-12. He's been more happy than unhappy this year. Petro
using the bumps, popping out. I'm just looking at Phil down the other end. He's distraught at his team's reaction on the defensive end. Look at this help by Draws.
What a hustle. Crowd will love it.
The Bruce brothers down to 30.
Tate George will come into the net lineup now. Give Mookie Blaylock a rest.
The effort is just contagious, and this should draw. And is that Fritz's legs up? That's the quickest I've seen him move in years. That should draw some applause the way Morris and Petro have been going after loose balls.
74-65. Nets lead it. On the switch now, Tate George mismatched against Stacey King. This isn't easy for Dudley either.
Saying I didn't go to Yale for this. They're going to give it to Mills, but
Ooh.
I don't care where you get it. He wasn't getting them earlier. 8 and change left, and the fire burning, and Tom Knowles trying to get Chris calmed down, trying to get others to calm him down. He didn't want the tee.
So here's Jordan to shoot 2. Mills picked it up. And on Mills, his 4th personal, so Mills and Dudley with 4 apiece.
The applause you may hear in the headsets at home are for the rock star Michael Jordan. Those are the fans that love the big name people that go throughout the country. But a strictly net crowd by and large.
Oh, yeah. Nets lead 74-67, 8.5 remaining. Tate George with a nice bump against B.J. Armstrong. Missed the shot, though. Here's Armstrong running for the Bulls. Tate George with a steal. We get a foul. It'll go against Armstrong.
I think Dudley.
Well, you couldn't see it on camera, but Drazen just past midcourt just threw it up. Nothing but the bottom.
Banged it, huh?
Looked like the kid Nixon from BYU.
Oh, was that? Are there some
I've never seen
unbelievable shots anymore?
Never seen anything like that.
I mean, kids are throwing them up from all over. But I think Dudley got a piece of that deflection.
8:10 remains in the ball game. The Nets lead 74-67. Petro fires away. Rebound, Horace Grant.
Livingston on the switch could not get out on him quick enough, but the size deterred Rouse.
Gotta watch it a little higher. King against Dudley. Jordan on the follow. Jordan with 31. 18 points in the first half, 13 here in the second, and the net lead is down to 5. Tate has it back, only 9 on the 24 to Dudley. Morris has to do it himself. Ooh,
Too
a
hard.
little too hard, a lot too hard.
Should
Ball
have taken
will go
it.
up.
Should have taken it himself. Those things will happen when you're pursuing excellence.
7:25 remains. The Nets lead 74-69. Dave Vital is going to come back into the lineup.
I think Dudley's tired, or they're going to play a little bigger, one of the two.
Jordan with the miss. Morris battles for the rebound. Grant wins it. Stacey King sets the pick. Dudley comes over on the switch. Makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
And Michael and Draz having a little conversation. This is knowledge of the game, what you can do, what you can take advantage of, and he can do it against most.
It's Sam Bowie, 1-900-720-6171. For Drazen Petrovic, 720-6172. To Derek Coleman, 720-6173. Voting takes place throughout tonight's game as well as through Friday's contest. The winner will be announced during the Nets Celtic game, Wednesday, March 25th. Vote now and dial carefully. Each call costs you 50 cents. Terry Mills leaves. Dave Feidel in the lineup. As you said, Bill, the Nets are going bigger right now. 3-point net lead.
Well, they can use those big guys for the bumps, too. Draz has been the guy popping out.
Dudley has a shot blocked. Jordan has the basketball. Net lead is down to 3. The Bulls have scored 6 in a row. And that'll count if it goes. And one.
Jordan at time, individual play and greatness. Tough to control all night long. It's just a little hesitation, freeze, strip and kiss.
35 points for Jordan. The net lead, which was 74-65, is now down to 1. A 9-point lead becomes 1 in an 8-0 run. The pressure here by the Bulls. Tate George is in trouble.
Timeout he called.
And he calls a timeout.
All the guards, Drazen down the floor. They're going to switch it to a 20, I think. Now, you know what?
Yeah.
It should be It should be a backcourt violation.
Yeah, the clock says 14
It says 14.
seconds. If the clock says 14, a good point. The 24-second clock says 14. It's got to be a backcourt violation against the Nets. Well, tomorrow on Sports Channel, the Islanders looking for revenge after a tough loss to the Rangers on their last trip to the Garden. It's the Islanders against the Rangers tomorrow night at 7:30, live and exclusive on Sports Channel. Well, they're going to put it back to 15 now.
So now they've got to throw it up to the front court.
Chris Morris wanted to check on how many timeouts remain. I believe the Nets have 2.
I think the big thing here now is going forward with the ball.
Tough.
So there's going to be a chance of a steal. So you got to run good screens and deep enough so you're still coming to the ball. You put it up too long, you're in trouble.
Vital got it to Dudley, and he stepped backcourt.
That's why you've got to get it deep enough so that you're running towards the ball and land in the front court, not the back court.
Bulls with a chance to take the lead. The Nets lead 74-73. They've led by as many as 11. That was back in the second quarter, 43-32. They led by 9 just moments ago.
Post up Jordan.
Against George. Found Stacey King, pretty big.
Recognize the double. Good hustle by King. Got to get this organized now. Bulls have stepped up the D. Got to run this. Here's a double one side.
Vital against Grant. 7 of the 24.
Off his foot.
Yep. It's getting a little raggedy here for the Nets.
Nets do a nice job here trying to assist as Dudley comes over as a second-tier guy, and King finds the hole.
5.5 remain. Chicago 75, the Nets 74.
I think Chris Morris on offense could do some problems with that run. They're in trouble offensively. Maybe create a little bit more.
4 on the 24. Jordan with 2 on the 24. Fired short. Livingston on the rebound. Pretty follow. Nets are down 3. The Bull run continues. They have now scored 12 in a row. Mills and Blaylock set to come back in. On the 24. Petro steps back.
Walked.
They got traveling on.
He said he kept the pivot foot and explained everything to Ronnie Nunn. Oh yeah, he did. He did. Good call. Yeah, he did a little hop step. Unfortunately, he didn't even slide it. Too pronounced.
Bird, the Celtics, Chris Mullin, the Warriors, David Robinson, the Spurs, March 25th, 28th, and 30th. Now, pick out any one of those 3 games. Purchase 2 tickets, and you receive the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. Come to 2 of the games, purchase 2 tickets to 2 of them, you receive the swimsuit issue and a regulation-size basketball. All you have to do is give a call right now, 201-935-8888, 201-935-8888. Operators are standing by, and we look forward to seeing you out here at the Meadowlands. Right here, 77-74. The Bulls are on a 12-0 run, wiping out a 9-point net lead, 4:49 remaining. Back into the lineup, Mills and Mookie Blaylock. You see the turnovers in the second half. The Bulls have really turned it around. Only 3 turnovers in the second half, while the Nets have turned it over 8 different occasions. So we're down to crunch time right now.
And Bill's stealing a little time, giving Raph a blow. And a big problem is guarding MJ right now. Are they switching? Now the advantage Jordan outside.
And Michael Jordan puts it home. 37 points for Jordan. 10 of them here in this 4th quarter. And the Nets are down 5. 14 in a row for the Bulls. wound up on the floor.
Wow, that's a
Morris,
long
so
one.
that's a bad shot. But Dudley saves it. Gets it to Mo, who loses control. Tate George. Fake around Livingston. Impossible shot. Bad shot selection right here for the Mets.
Well, Michael can make that. Not too many others.
Stacey King and Mookie Blaylock got there, along with Terry Mill.
It's not a lack of effort on this end. It's deployment and getting in position to do some things on the offensive end. Mookie with the scrape. He's going to run some things to get some points.
Scottie Pippen back in the lineup. He replaces Livingston. Pippen with only 7 points in the ballgame. 2 of 10 from the floor. 8 rebounds.
Nice hedge by Dudley.
Finds Scottie Pippen open. Tate George with the rebound. Nets need some points. They have gone ice cold as the Bulls have run 12 in a row to take a 5-point lead.
Really not getting any inside baskets either, Spencer.
They'll make it 14 in a row.
Down to 5.
Mookie got it off. No go. Pippen rebounds. Gets it to Jordan. 3:18 remaining.
Use the floor, huh?
Armstrong for 3. Big hoop right there. When you come this close, you see it beginning to fade away. It really hurts because the Chicago Bulls have now scored 17 consecutive points to take the lead by 8. Pregame at 7:15 only on Sports Channel. Nets have gone cold right here. Phil Jackson's team has run off 17 consecutive points. The Nets have not scored a point in nearly 6 minutes. They led it 74-65, and from that point on, it has been all Chicago.
Tough defense. Took the Nets, as they do many clubs, out of their sets. Forced long and tough shots.
Morris takes it in the forecourt.
The other thing is Michael started guarding Drazen a little more effectively. Down to 5 again. Ready.
And Morris clobbered as he goes up. Goes okay, I believe. Could have landed on his elbow. He might have.
That's that funny bone. Good extra pass. Deft look. Hey, Grant got him first. I don't know if they gave it to Scotty, but great look by Mills.
2:44 remaining. 82-74 Chicago. Michael Jordan with 37 of the Bulls, 82 points. Pretty close to 50% of the total.
And a quiet.
A quiet 37.
Oh, goodness.
Rose missed 3 in a row from the free throw line. And the net drought continues. 2:44 remaining. Morris with 4 misses from the free throw line. The Nets from the line tonight. They're 9 of 15.
They got to make them late.
Yeah.
Empty trip when their spotty play has occurred this last period. Need those.
Michael Jordan fouled by Mookie Blaylock.
Nice little fake to the ball. And Mookie reacted. You just can't let him get it in the 3-second line. Now he's got your weight forward. He's got great balance on his cuts. Always in control. Like you on the dance floor. You used to appear at Roseland, didn't you, on occasion?
The old Palladium, Tito Puente. Jordan missed a free throw. Second one he's missed, third one he's missed tonight. Gonna get to work on that. 5 of 8 from the line. He's 16 of 32 from the floor. He's got 10 rebounds, 4 assists. And Jordan's 38-point continues the run. which is now 18 in a row for Chicago. They lead by 9. And still the Nets not getting in good sets here.
This is all helter-skelter.
On the block, 10 on the 24.
Too much bounce.
And a foul.
And no ecstasy.
Mookie will go to the line to shoot to B.J. Armstrong. Picks up the foul. 2:05 remaining. Chicago 83, the Nets 74. This crowd has been quieted down by the sensational Bull run.
It's been a bull market, huh?
Yeah.
Last quarter.
That was a Civil War battle, too.
The battle of. Was Anderson hurt?
This has turned out to be first or second Manassas for the Nets right here. They have not been fun down the stretch.
And Bill has chosen not to go to Raphael, who did light it up in that first half. Now he's coming in with him. Tough matching up frequently, too. You know, the other end.
Jordan to Pippen. 7 of the 24. Dudley tips it over to Mills. The Nets are running. Here's Mookie to Petro. And the block. Dudley has it. To Mookie. Petro, blocked from behind, will get a foul.
Nets wanted the goal, and I think it was still on the way up, the block. But they do strip from the rear. Here it looks like it's an automatic. Got that on the way up, huh? Yep. But Petro thinking he's got a clean one with some good pumps. Dudley's got to be exhausted.
What an effort by him tonight.
Still hanging around. This puts it at 5. He makes both.
Yeah.
Or 6, excuse me.
Petro with his 25th point of the ball game, only his 3rd here in the 4th quarter. The Nets without Coleman, without Bowie. Good effort tonight. But at this point, they look like they'll come up short. But again, this one is not over. We still have 1:36 remaining, and the Nets need a stop. Steal by Petrovic. 3 against 2 for the Nets, make it 4 against 3. Mookie will step back, 4-3. Not a good choice there. Mills on the follow, and Pippen has the rebound.
And who created the problem? From the rear, Jordan. They take it 20. He's all over it. Omnipresent.
Hi, folks.
From net head coach Bill Fitch. 1:15 remains. 83-77 Chicago. The Nets with only 3 points in the last 7 minutes.
Chance there for what looked like an easy basket.
Yeah.
And Michael just not giving up on those behind people swipes.
You see the numbers in this 4th quarter for the Nets. 2 of 16. Jordan takes the inbound. Showtime. Oh, the foul. Morris will pick it up.
He was ready, tongue exposed, ready to light it up.
Yeah.
It's not Broadway, but they would have heard it.
He could star anywhere. What a presence. What a performer. Athlete, entertainer, showman. Michael Jordan. 39 points. At 34, the last meeting against the Nets, 27 and 24, the first 2. And right here is 40th point of the ball game. At 37 last night against Miami. Nets are down 8. Mills could control. It'll go over to the Bulls.
Things breaking down now wasn't, Torrey wasn't ready for the pass.
Bulls will have won 6 in a row, 64 seconds away from their 7th in a row. And their away record, they have now won, if they win this one, 9 of 10 on the road. They'll get a foul right there on Morris, his 5th. Bulls with a 26-8 record on the road. Wow, that is impressive.
They do knock you out, whether it's in the friendly confines Chicago Stadium or out in the great expanse of the United States, home or away.
Neil Funk, who used to do the radio broadcasting for the Nets, is with the Bulls now. He says, I don't remember the losses. It's so infrequent.
In the old days, he didn't remember the games. Oh, Funky.
B.J. Armstrong with 11. He had a key three-pointer down the stretch in that 17-0 run.
And finally a smile, by the way.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Spencer. That was a long time coming. Johnny Bach, Tex Winter. John, of course, the old Fordham coach at Fordham in the NCAA. Nick McCarchick and his kids, they've been knocking at the door the last few years. LaSalle's knocking.
.40 points for Michael Jordan tonight. Hit 16 of 32 from the floor. Around the Bulls world, well, didn't take Michael Jordan long. He's now in his 8th season. I believe all those people played a lot more. Bob Love, great forward. Jerry Sloan, backcourt. Chet Walker, super shooting forward. Artis Gilmore in the pivot position.
Chet had that nice baseline turnaround jumper, didn't he? Artis, the little hook.
Knocked away from Addison. B.J. Armstrong with the basketball, and Addison will pick up the foul. B.J. will go to the line to shoot 2. So just a tough fourth quarter for the Nets.
Step it up. When you are shorthanded and stepping up and not executing, it's a problem. Did a lot on emotion and feisty play. And as that dissipates because of the greatness and grandeur of one, the cupboard is bare.
B.J. Armstrong, good effort by him with 12 points off the bench. And John Paxson then replaces Michael Jordan.
I don't think there's any place in the country they don't like him.
He might be the only professional basketball player, we're talking about the advent of basketball spreading around, who might have a tough time in 90% of the countries in the world. Everybody would recognize him.
Well, he probably knows how Lambeer feels walking into buildings. Very similar response and acceptance.
Pele, of course, I guess would be the guy who all over the world everybody would recognize. Muhammad Ali and
Howard
Michael
David.
Jordan. Howard
Like
David.
that.
Right. Here's Paxson firing away. Well, it ends on a sour note for the Nets as Paxson hits the basket. And Mookie Blaylock puts one home. The Nets' first field goal in nearly 9 minutes.
And the low point total. Difficult to win the NBA when you don't get up there in the 90s and 100s.
90-79 is the final score as the Chicago Bulls come from behind with a flurry, with a flash, and beat the New Jersey Nets for the 4th consecutive time this year. Final score, Bulls 90, Nets 79. Back to wrap it up right after this. Evening here at the Meadowlands as the Bulls turn it on with Michael Jordan hitting for 40 points. Elsewhere tonight in the NBA, the Knickerbockers lead Orlando now. That's in the 4th quarter. They were up quite a bunch earlier. They're up now by 4 down in Disney World. And Milwaukee leading Boston late at the half now, 59-52, while the LA Clippers have a 1-point lead over the Houston Rockets at the half, 45-44. Sacramento leads Denver in the 2nd by a couple, and Phoenix and Dallas just getting underway. Right here, the Bulls with a victory, 90-79. And we were talking, Bill, you made the point, it's kind of humorous. Anybody scores 40 points, you go, wow, he had a quiet 40 tonight, Michael Jordan. Hit 16 of 32 from the floor, and he was the difference.
Well, he scores without taking a whole lot of shots or destroying what they're trying to run. And it's within the confines of the offense. It's not every trip. He floats around. He's great without the basketball. And Michael Korn ran by to do his work for the post-game radio, and he was just saying that he willed this game. And the Bulls didn't win it. He willed it. And really, when you analyze this game, that's probably what took place. They were not on top of their game.
Scottie Pippen only 7 points tonight. Horace Grant had only 2 points. So Mr. Jordan took over, and he certainly is our Budweiser player of the game. 10 rebounds, 16 of 32 from the floor. Jordan lined up the evening with 40 points. Michael Jordan-esque. Watch him right here. Now this switch Dudley has.
That was what he just understands, the size of the guy playing him, the foot speed of the guy. It's almost a little bit like baseball, where you know the weaknesses of the defender, and just a high style guy. A lot of respect for the elder statesman in the league as well.
And well, quite a performance tonight by Jordan. For the Nets, they played without Coleman, they played without Bowie, they got into foul trouble early with Mills, Dudley, and Morris each picking up 3 in the first half. Nevertheless, they led it at the half. They led it after 3, 70-63. And you could say the Bulls turned it on, and they did. The Nets ran out of a little gas also, which is understandable. That's not an excuse, because it is a 48-minute game, and you've got to have the horses to play it. And the Nets just didn't have the horses to play this game against the Chicago team tonight, and the Bulls deserved the win.
Well, everybody understands that the offense does generally take care of itself, but the defense is hard work. And the hard work that the Bulls had, and we got B.J. Armstrong coming in here to say hello to us too. B.J., congratulations, kid.
Good performance tonight. They needed you tonight off the bench. Were you guys, you came in this morning, did you feel tired?
Well, we had a tough game last night, even though the score didn't indicate how tough that ball game was in Miami. And then travel the day of a game, get off a plane, and come here and play against a New Jersey team that's playing well right now. That it was a tough on us, and we found a way to win it tonight.
What do you think of this team now? I mean, you've beaten them 4 in a row. Can you see the improvement in the net team?
Yeah, you can really see it. Mookie provides a threat of screen roll. They have great shot blockers, interior defense. They're a team to be reckoned with. I think they've come and they've made strides in the right direction.
You know, you're a politician. You haven't changed much. You always say the right thing. When Daly's ready to go, you can take over. But you stepped your game up so much. I mean, the penetration, the kick, you can make the 3 now. The confidence that you have is incredible.
Yeah, I'm really working on it, trying to complement this ball club. Michael and Scotty, who are great penetrators, and they kick out. So it was important for me this past summer to work on my shooting, my 3-point shooting, open the court up, and it's really paid off for me.
That 3-pointer you made during that run was really one of the keys, because it kept that run going 18 in a row. But at that point, the Nets still had an opportunity.
Yeah, they did. We couldn't put them away. We got the lead back late in the 4th quarter, and we wanted to make a run when we had it, and the 3 sort of took the air out of them.
Yeah, you know what's amazing with your club, and we were just talking about Michael, he's not the kind of guy when he gets 40 points takes a lot of shots or takes everybody out of their game. He plays within what you're trying to run.
Yeah, he really plays within the offense. He finds a way to get the ball. He finds a way to score within the offense. And it's really important for our ball club to stay and keep it going. Right there, you can see he makes the kick. He draws the defense, and I'm open.
Who's that guy?
I don't know who that guy is. He steps up and he nails the 3.
That's the big 3-pointer. You know, the thing is, what Bill's making, really the point is, if you get 40 points, you're player of the week in the NBA. Michael might have to struggle to be player of the week this week.
Yeah, Michael, he does things that from night in and night out are just incredible. So you know, we needed that 40 tonight to win, and we found a way to win it.
Did Iowa get in the NCAA, by the way? I haven't heard anything.
Oh, yeah, we got Texas, and it's going to be a good game.
I thought they closed the door when you left.
No, they're still going.
Thanks, BJ.
Okay, you guys take care. Good luck.
Good, good seeing you.
B.J. Armstrong. Thank you. Good luck.
All right, take care.
B.J. Armstrong of the Chicago Bulls, and what a real pleasant young man.
He is.
I mean, he's the only 18-year-old in the NBA. I mean, B.J. just never gets any older, right?
Gillette's not going to make any money on him.
Okay, that'll do it. Final score, the Bulls win it. Chicago 90, the New Jersey Nets 79. Tomorrow at 7:30 on Sports Channel, the Islanders look to avenge an early loss to the Rangers in the Garden. Thursday, the Devils host the Edmonton Oilers. It's a 7:30 start. The Nets will return to Sports Channel Friday night at 7:30 when they go up against Michael Adams and the Washington Bullets. Once again, the final score here, the Bulls 90 and the Nets 79. Now for Matt Lachlan and Bill Raftery, this is Spencer Ross. So long until Friday. Thanks for watching Nets basketball on Sports Channel. Good night, everybody.